go. Okay. Oops. Let's put you kind of up here somewhere. Alright, so we've got our, this is the drum we're working on in red. Okay, so I want to split the frequency spectrum into two parts. The kind of the lows, everything below a certain point and everything above it. So I've got this little rack that I use all the time. I'll quickly make it with you guys. We'll be using it in pretty much all of the course, so it's useful to have. I'll show you how to do it in ProQ2, and there's a version that you can, if you don't have ProQ for whatever reason, you can use EQ8, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's not as accurate. So it's a low-end splitter with a macro control. So that's kind of like a low pass, and this is a high pass. So let's quickly build that. So ProQ2. So we want linear phase mode on first of all. That's the accuracy issue I was talking about with EQ8. When you split it, you don't actually get complete phase alignment between the top and bottom layers. And that can be kind of important. So I've got a low pass to 150 Hz, 36 dB slope, and the important thing is just that all the settings are the same. So I'm going to group that up and double it. This could be my low chain. This could be my high chain. So on the high, then we're going to change that to a low cut, and then we should have something that actually affects the audio in no way, because we've got both the low and the high. That macro control is pretty useful, so I'm going to wiggle this around, and then this drop down box allows me to, it kind of brings up the parameter you moved the most recently. So I'm going to assign that to macro 1 in the group, so that's currently controlling the low component. So then go to the high, do the same thing, wiggle the parameter, it'll be in this drop down box now, and I'm going to assign that to the same thing. So if we look at the top and bottom, they should move uniformly. Perfect. So in EQ8 then, it's the same exact thing really. We want a one of these,